All right, I don't know about you, but I'm not waiting another minute or two. No, I'm not gonna do it. We gotta do what the Jack's Army do. Let's go. Hello, everybody! How is my Jack's Army doing today? Here we are, better late than never. The news is raining down like stormy weather. It's all upon us. It's all upon us. Malik, how are you doing? I was informed that I screwed your name up yesterday. My bad. I hope everybody is doing well. Hope everybody is doing swell. Hope that even though we are at a different time, everybody is doing just fine. We've got news to go through today, but I'm going to tell you what, people. One thing that I think is going to help many situations out is that we're going to get on here and we're going to laugh to keep from crying. That's right, you heard me. We're going to laugh to keep from crying. And honestly, I need some boots and pants. Dude, now I know it's not Twitch. I know that we're used to being able to do this all across the screen, but I tell you what, I'll do it for you guys this time. But I gotta hear some boots and pants. So, Jack's Army, all the lieutenants, all the captains, all the privates, if you're ready, I need us to all come together and in unison blast out some boots and pants. Let's get it.
Fresh kicks. Lasers. Bring that club. Is the saxo ready? Fresh kicks.
Boots and pants. Pants and boots. Boots and pants. Boots and pants and pants and boots. Boots and pants. Pants and boots and pants. Boots and pants. Pants and boots. Boots and pants and pants and boots, boots and pants, pants and boots and pants.
We are testing the boundary machine. Let's go for the second round.
Okay, here we go. Lasers. I don't know why. It is so good to see my Jack's Army. Give me one, Rick.
Fresh kicks.
Boots and pants. Pants and boots. Boots and pants. Pants and pants and boots, boots and pants, pants and boots and pants. Boots and pants. Pants and boots. Boots and pants and pants and boots, boots and pants, pants and boots and pants. Woo! Yellow, my Jack's Army. The greatest army in the land, rise up, Jack's Army, rise up. It is really good to see everybody in chat today. Most of you know what's going on with me today. And I was not sure if we were going to stream today. But after all the well wishes, after all the kind words from the Jack's Army out there, and with all this news dropping, I figured we had no choice. We needed to laugh to keep from crying, baby. Let's go ahead to the house. Hello, everybody. Hope everybody is doing well. Good to see everybody today. We're going to get some more music going here in the background here. We've got a lot of news to talk about today. And I just couldn't let it wait till tomorrow. I couldn't. Because I told everybody this is the #1 spot for all your world of mayhem information and news. So, we've got stuff and things to look at today. Plush Tendo, how's it going? Yellow Pink Bunny. Infallible, thank you very much. Hello, Shadow. Everybody blowing up the boots and pants. It doesn't seem quite like YouTube understands the thought of spamming emotes yet, but we made it through that. We did. We did our thing. Nobody can stop the army, baby. That's right, Tendo. We're going to go over all of it. This may be a little bit of a shorter stream today. I'm not sure. What we're going to do, though, is, yeah, we did a poll yesterday. If for those of you that don't know, I posted it here. I can't do this little happy-go-lucky music. Hold on. I posted it on Discord, and I posted it in the community tab here on the Talking Tommy channel. For about 3 weeks now, my mom has been in the hospital with COVID-19, and she developed pneumonia. And I was informed this morning that we had a choice to keep her comfortable or to keep her hanging on, basically. But I did go see her just about an hour or so ago. And the prognosis is that she's not going to make it. So I was not real sure. That's why the stream's late today. That's why, it's, 2.5 hours late. But we do have a lot of stuff to go over today. And a lot of you folks have reached out and mentioned how in some weird way the stream helps you guys. And most of the time without me knowing it. So, what you guys don't know is that since the whole pandemic, you guys have helped me too. So, I really wanted to get on today earlier. That wasn't an option. But I'm here now because I just want to hang out for a minute. Want to hang out with the Jack's Army. Do what we do, which is stuffing things to bang out our brains in this Looney Tune game. And that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. I'm not real up for... Braylix, I'm not going to go through anything salty today. I can't do it because chances are I would take it the wrong way. And I'm not going to go over that today. I'm not doing it. But what we are going to do today is we were going to do the first look lives today. I'm going to move those to tomorrow. But what we are going to do today is we're going to go over these 2 new blog posts. We've got a brand new battle pass. We've got information on the horror team. And that's where we're going to go with that today. We're going to take a deep breath. We're going to turn the music back on. And we're going to escape for a little while. And we're going to have a little fun hanging out with the Jack's Army. Double coming through, making it rain in this thing with the super chat, banging out my brains. Goopaloop. Coming through this thing, making it rain with that super chat, banging out my brains. Guys, thank you very much. Thank you very much for that. This woo is for you too. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. I seen that, Bunny. I seen that you called up. Thank you, Panda. Congrats on that, by the way. That happened, right? Congrats on that. I think I'm my days are a little mixed up. All right, you know what Tommy's got to do at the beginning of the stream when we look at a blog post, right? Say it with me now. Fix my stuff. Tommy's always got to fix this every stream. I almost don't think that it would be the Talkin' Tommy show if every single stream we didn't have to fix this one thing. And there we are. Exactly, double. So we've got a lot of stuff, and I've been looking over it. Yellow over there in England, pal. Spooky. Yes, on Saturday. Okay. Congratulations, guys. You know, I'm over in England, pal. There's 4 places on this globe where I'm super over. The United States, the UK, Australia, and Canada. I'm real over in those parts of the world, pal. There are satellite Jack's fan clubs all over. It's amazing. You know what's funny, Mr. Peanut, is we all got together not too long ago. Pretty much everybody on that list got together, and our schedules are so weird because we're all over the globe that it's very difficult to do such a thing. Thank you very much, Arthur. I know it will be, and that's why I'm on here today. We're gonna do a little escapism. We're gonna hop into some of this stuff. So I haven't gotten to read a whole lot. I was trying to catch up on this stuff. So that's where I'm at. We're gonna catch up on it, then we're gonna shoot a video because I am not one to just read something and think I know about it instantly. I'd rather kind of digest it first, if that makes sense. So we've got this new Halloween Spooktacular coming up. Our Halloween event is rising from the... Hold on just a second. Hold on. This is not right. None of this is right. None of this is right. And it's not going to be right without first plugging our sponsor, the Cody Rhodes Neck Tattoo Energy Drink. If you ever wanted to wake up, have the cold, crisp taste of neck tattoo in the morning, well, now you can. The Cody Rhodes Neck Tattoo Energy Drink, available at your local CVS. Attention. The Cody Rhodes Neck Tattoo Energy Drink is not an official sponsor of the Talkin' Tommy Show. But it's tasty. It might not be, pal, but it's tasty. Reminds me of wild hickory nuts, pal. All right, guys. We're going to jump into this blog post. Oh, it's not alcoholic. I wouldn't be drinking on stream. No, it's non-alcoholic. It's just an energy drink. All right, give me 1 second. I'm going to disappear. Get your thoughts together, if you will, about the Halloween Spooktacular. And we're going to jump into it right here on the other side. I'm going to be like John Cena. Because you can't see me. I'll be right back. Feels funny every time I reappear like that. All right, let me read through this Halloween Spooktacular, if you will. And then we'll talk about it a little bit. Then we'll look at our new battle pass. We'll talk about it a little bit. We were right about the extension of the battle pass, but we'll get to that when we get to that. I still don't think it's a huge deal. But yeah, let's read through this real quick and then we'll chat about it. So we've got Rise from the Grave, October 14th through November 1st. Unlock level is 6. Okay, so that's cool. I always like it when they allow new players to pop into things. Most events are 40, right? You know, most events are 40, so it's like Flutter Chica, I'd be fine with that. It's on back. Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about, double. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to partake of that battle pass as well. Because, Yeah, it looked like the good. But we'll get to that. So, in the dead of the night, under the dim glow of the blood moon, Ralph Wolf emerges from his coffin, ready to snack on some sheep. Be afraid, but not too afraid of the horrifying vampire Ralph. Check out this limited time Ghostly Graves quest in the Events Quest tab, where you can earn enough tune pieces to unlock Vampire Ralph by accomplishing various goals around the world of Mayhem, such as stealing and opening crates, leveling and tuning up tunes, spinning wheels, spinning energy, etc. Unlocking at level 6 would be a great way to unlock one of the classic spooky tunes. All right, so far so good. That's starting tomorrow, mañana. All right, so then we've got Trick or Treat, which starts tomorrow, October 14th to October 22nd. You've got Unlock is at level 40, so this is going to be, and here's the thing. Also, if you're new and you're watching this channel, if you just now downloaded the game, it is very easy to get to level 40. In fact, you can get there in about 2 days. 2 full days is all it takes to get to level 40 usually. 2.5 maybe if you got stuff to do. But here we go. Unlock at level 40. It wouldn't be Halloween without some candy. Tommy is cutting back on the candy because the pandemic and streaming have made Tommy fat. So, a new campaign will allow you to go trick-or-treating with your favorite team. Okay. To collect pieces of candy and exchange them for a chance at spooky rewards, including pieces of brand new characters Zombie Sam and Mummy Ralph. Okay. Yeah, we did go up against the Baby Alliance and won when we were on a big map. Yellow MC. But yeah, we did. If that's what you guys are talking about. Yeah, we did. We actually won. We were only on a large map for like 2 wars. And then we did some restructuring, some people moved to other alliances, stuff like that. And so we're on a medium map, but we came, we saw, you know the rest. Zombie Sam, I do believe, is a legendary. I believe that's what it said in the upcoming events section here, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, he is a legendary. Let's go back to our post for Halloween Spooktacular. All right, so the event details are as follows. Ah, that's awful. Zombie Yosemite Sam. Ha! Hey, happens to all of us. We actually have to fix something today, and you can laugh at it with me here in a little while. So we'll play through the trick-or-treat campaign for candy. Completing the campaign will earn you 240 pieces of candy, and each repeat stage will have a chance at dropping more. Use candy on the event Candy Exchange in the event store for a chance at 300 Zombie Sam, 100 Mummy Ralph, Great Cosmic Stones, and more. Opening the Candy Exchange will complete quests to earn extra rewards, including Mummy Ralph and Zombie Sam character pieces. Okay, cool. You know what I'm talking about, Double. In fact, you're the one that showed it to me. We got to fix that. Opening the Candy Exchange. Okay, so collecting candy will also earn you points on the Candy Tourney leaderboard. The top prize is 7-star Zombie Sam, Cosmic Star. Oh, okay, cool. All right, cool. All right, so here's the new horror team. Now, as a content creator, you know what's awful? Is I knew about this, all of this, for quite some time. And unfortunately, I can't tell you guys everything because I'm embargoed, right? Because, you know, characters have release schedules. But I knew about all this. So, We've got Zombie Sam, Mummy Ralph, Vampire Ralph moving from Fiends to Horror, Monster Foghorn moving from Fiends to Horror, Dr. Dogstein moving from Masterminds to Horror, and Dr. Frankenbeans moving from Masterminds to Horror. I'm pretty sure this is just the sneak peeks. Oh, wow. No, we've got so much stuff that just hit all at once. I am digging it. I'm like McDonald's over here. Da 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 da. Yeah, it was when I had that meeting with the community manager, we talked about all of this stuff. Now that it's out, I can tell you we talked about it, but I couldn't then because it's under an NDA. But I was really excited about this, and this is what, when I go into rants about, guys, we don't know what they're doing down the road. I'm usually saying that because I have a reason. Like people asking about certain things, right? And I'm like, well, they probably have a plan for that. Who knows? Because all of this stuff is planned out in such advance as far as just the way that things are going to drop, ways they're going to try to adjust things. So I can't say a lot. What I do, however, is I try not to at least steer you in the wrong direction. But I was really excited about this, and I learned about all of this about right before the first wave of that new regional hit. And with everybody being upset about that, we had cool stuff on the horizon that I couldn't say anything about. And that's kind of why I went into that spiel the other day about, when people get mad about individual episodes of series or things like that, and they're like, well, this episode was stupid. Well, you have to take everything in as one story before you really judge it, right? Right now, I believe in Looney Tunes World of Mayhem, we are only getting to the middle of the story. Just know that I personally think, just in my own opinion, there's a lot of cool stuff on the horizon. All right, let's get back to this. So, here's the new horror team. I do like what they're doing. I do like what they're doing. We've got a legendary there. We've got a new tune. And, I never used him on Fiends. Ever. Ever. Never used Monster Foghorn. Don't really use Dr. Dogstein. Unfortunately, never really used Dr. Frankenbeans because there wasn't a good reason. You think so? You think so, Double? All right, so we'll look at their skill set in a second. I'm going to see how we're going to break this down. I think what we'll do is we'll go from here. Oh, there's a lot. There's a lot. I think we'll go from here to there. In fact, I think that's exactly what we'll do. We'll just go from right here to there. And yeah, I think that's exactly what we're going to do. This is going to be cool. All right, so Awaken the Dead. The night has come and the moon is high. On this night, two great undead powers collide. That is a weak rhyme, by the way. Somebody needs to hit me up. I'll help you with that. That was a little weak, but anyway. From the tomb descends Mummy Ralph, and from the grave rises Zombie Sam. We have sneak peeks on this channel. Feel free to check them out. The event details is from 10:15 to 10:19. Unlocks at level 40. 2 campaigns: Awaken the Dead, Undead Army. Nowhere to run to, baby. Event tournament, 2 wheels. And here are our featured tunes. Mummy Ralph, Zombie Sam, Alchemist Frankenbeans, Dr. Frankenbeans, Mummy Ralph, Gothamer, Phantom Lay Poo, Ralph the Vampire, and Countess Penelope, which is part of the Battle Pass we'll be going over today as well. So the campaigns, you play through the Awaken the Dead campaign to complete quests to unlock Mummy Ralph. This campaign also drops mummy headdresses that can be exchanged in the event store. By the way, Allah. There's our MacGuffin. So you use Mummy Ralph and other featured tunes in the Undead Army campaign to win tune pieces and up to a 5-star. Zombie Sam. So, or 5 Cosmic Star. This campaign also drops tombstones for tombstone wheels, so we have a second MacGuffin. This is more than likely we'll see the exchange here in a minute, but if I had to guess, it'd be the 5 of them. All right, so here are the event exchanges. There are event exchanges for new tunes. 14 Mummy Ralphs, 81 Alchemist Frankenbeans. That's pretty sweet. 83 Dr. Frankenbeans, 83 Gothamer. By the way, Gothamer, kind of hard to come by, him and Dr. Frankenbeans both. Usually, about the only place you can get them is out of the arena store. So, 83 is a lot better than 30. 154 Phantom Lay Pew, 154 Ralph the Vampire, 360 Monster Foghorn, 360 Dr. Dogstein. We also have Ultimate XP Potions, 30 Mummy Ralphs for 10 Crest, or 30 Mummy Ralphs for 100 Battle Badges. So the 2 wheels we got a Mummy Wheel. You use gold tickets for a chance at 500 to 1,000 Mummy Ralph pieces and other feature tunes. And then we've got a Tombstone Wheel, where you use tombstones to gain a guaranteed Zombie Sam pieces with the chance at 1,000 Zombie Sam pieces. We've got event quests, where we're featured around completing campaigns, collecting materials and featured tune pieces to complete quests that will award you Mummy Ralph and other featured tune pieces, Cosmic Stars for featured tunes, and even an exclusive title for beating an Undead Army campaign, the Undead Walk. Nowhere to Run. Power up Mummy Ralph to complete the Nowhere to Run quest and earn Cosmic Stars, golden tickets, and other materials. Cool. Glad to know that there's golden tickets going on there. Here are the various breakdowns of the pieces. You start getting Mummy Ralph pieces at milestone 4 and golden tickets. So that's always pretty cool there. All right, let's hop over to the other one that's centered around the team. Yellow, how's it going, everybody? Is a monster hunter and a mummy on the horror team, so Ralph will likely get used against horror, but Sam gets a buff against Ralph, vice versa, so that'll be important. Yeah, maybe so. Alright, so let's go over the new horror team real quick. With 2 brand new tunes rising up from the grave this Halloween, we're also putting together a new horror team, bringing together the spookiest characters in Looney Tunes World of Mayhem and an all-new hair-raising and tune-raising team. Zombie Sam, Legendary Mummy Ralph, Vampire Ralph, Monster Foghorn, Dr. Dogstein, and Dr. Frankenbeans. For this team, Death is so yesterday and don't understand what all the fuss is about. Probably, and they found a way of weaponizing it, so expect a team that will constantly be returning from the grave and gaining more bonuses each time they do so. One of these bonuses is a ton of lifesteal. Seriously, every tune can apply it or revive it in some way for a crazy sustain. With Mummy Ralph's and Zombie Sam's high damage, adding lifesteal to it can be a potent combination. On top of their consistent revives and lifesteal, keep an eye out for Zombie Sam's skill Relentless Dead, which makes the horror team a killer in arena. Lastly, check out Zombie Sam's leadership skill. It speaks for itself. Most of these tunes didn't really match well with their respective themes, instead synergizing with Monster Race. Considering this and the sheer thematic match with the horror theme, they were moved and got buffs to their kits. Right? Alright, so Monster Foghorn, Lightning Struck, now also has extra critical chance and damage. Deal an undodgeable 140% damage to target enemy with 100% lifesteal. This attack has plus 50% critical chance and plus 50%. Hold on. So, okay, here's the issue here, Borland. It's not like he was on final team, right? It's not one of those things. So, yeah, I don't see that happening. All right, so that's pretty cool. Body's Guard now grants Monster Foghorn some defense up. Whenever an ally's health falls below 35%, gain taunt and 2 defense up for 2 turns, granting this tune and the ally sure critical. Nice. Ralph the Vampire, or Vampire Ralph, depending on how you want to say it, I guess. Snack now scales the amount of stolen stat up, steal 110% damage to target enemy, stealing 3 stat up. Okay. Bloodlust now also applies tenacity down to enemies and grants debuff resistance up to horror team members. Okay. Deal 100% damage to all enemies, inflicting each with 3 tenacity down for 2 turns. Grant each horror team members 3 debuff resistance up. Mostly Immortal just had its wording slightly updated. Once per battle, when this tune falls below 50% health, gain Hidden and 3 overtime for 2 turns. What are we thinking about Vampire Ralph? Yeah, I don't know how I can do anything about that, Mr. Peanut. You know, YouTube controls all that, pal. Yeah, I think it's really nice that they didn't just wreck them, right? You know what? Yellow, Angela, how's it going? They didn't just wreck them. You know what I mean? Like, they moved them over, they buffed them up. So I like that. Dr. Frankenbeans. This is one I've been very curious about. Oust the Intruder now buffs all allies' attack and grants horror team members critical chance. Grant all allies plus 50% attack until the end of their next turn and plus 10% speed for the rest of the battle if they are a monster. Grant horror team members sure critical as well. Mad Science now also heals the Doctor himself for each monster ally. This tune heals for 10% max health at the start of its turn for each monster ally on the team, while this tune is in battle. Monster allies heal for 10% max health at the start of their turn. I love passive healing. I just love it. That's kind of one of that's passive healing gets my goat, pal. I love it. Yeah. You think it's a nerf? I mean, I believe you because I never used him. But I love the little passive healing thing. It's alive! Now grants speed up and hidden if reviving on horror tune. Or an horror tune. An horror tune? No, it's a horror tune. Yeah, I bet. Revive a random ally at 50% max health. It becomes a monster for the rest of the battle. If the ally is a horror tune, grant it 3 speed up and hidden. So now it's just across the board. So it's kind of a sideways nerf. You know what I'm saying? Yellow, help me. How's it going? You know what I'm saying? It's kind of a sideways thing. And the reason I say that is because what they did was they took the same thing and they just spread it across everybody. So it's like, it looks like that wouldn't be a bad idea to stack up golden tickets. I mean, you know. Yeah, no, I mean, I see exactly what you're saying, Double. But you know what I mean? It's kind of this sideways. You know what I mean? Yeah, you don't really need it, but it's kind of like a sideways nerf. They took the same thing. It's almost like, okay, it's almost like when you go to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, you put that first glob of jelly on it, right? Well, at first it was a glob of jelly, and then they just took the old butter knife pal and they spread it out. That's what they did. Yellow, how's it going, OP? We're about to do a video on this, but we're reading through the blog post. We got a bunch of news today. Reading through the blog post, trying to disseminate some information. You are correct. That's what we're talking about right now. Well, that's a good little amount. 4 million, pal. That ain't nothing to sneeze at. All right, Dr. Dogstein, who I never really used a whole bunch. I love these things, by the way. These things here, we're going to go over those. Dr. Dogstein, Call the Lightning now grants speed up to Dr. Dogstein. Deals an undodgeable 110% damage to target enemy, granting speed up for 3 turns. Ground Shaking Science now also flips enemies' buffs. Deal 95% damage to all enemies, flipping 2 buffs on each. And inflicting stun on a random. Anatomical knowledge. See, you thought I wasn't going to be able to get it. Now also heals horror team members. Cleanse 4 debuffs from each team member. Grant them sure critical. Heal horror team members for 95% heal power. Now let's look at the new ones. First, I want you guys to look at this health. You are correct. I am. You are correct. All right. So look at the health. Yeah, they're doing the heal power thing. The person people are going to be using is Dr. Frankenbeans, I think. I don't think Dogstein's going to be a factor there necessarily, unless you got one with 6.7 Cosmic, 7.7 tune-ups, 45, maybe. Yeah, it's kind of insanity. They're still kind of absurd in sort of a way. Yeah, the health is ridiculous. I love it. And then the team is putting speed ups on everybody, like you said, double. Plus there's speed ups in here, and then when they do hit, they're gonna hit hard. Also the reviving stuff. You know, that's a thing. But let's look at that. All right, so Helping Hand, deal 120% damage to target enemy. This has a 40% chance to be a critical. Also, keep in mind that the teams, you know, there's ways to put sure critical and stuff like that on the team. Insane in the Vein. Insane in the Vein. At the start of this tune's turn, it gains a Brainless counter. When this tune reaches 5 Brainless counters, it loses all counters and 30% of its health. That's why its health is so high. Gaining 50% extra attack for the rest of the battle. All right, here we go. Aim for the head. Gain taunt and 2 counter chance up. Attacking target and enemy for 150% damage. I kind of dig the taunts that also do damage, so I like that. Passive skill. Dog of the Dead. First time this tune is revived, it gains sturdy, and horror team members gain 30% lifesteal for as long as this tune is in battle. Yeah, but you're not. He's got 11,000. That's right. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, and you can heal him right back up. So, all right, we've got another special attack, back for more. Good God, how many special attacks does he have? All right, he's got 3. All right, so back for more. Deal 105% damage to all enemies, gaining 2 critical chance up for 2 turns. This can also be a critical attack. Then we've got Brain Drain. And again, keep in mind, we just read that we're getting ways to get sure critical chance up, all that. All right, so then we've got Brain Dead. Inflict 2 to 3 speed down on target enemy. Then heal for 18% max HP. And remove all brainless counters from this tune. Relentless Dead. This is kind of cool. In Arena, horror team members have 100% resilience to silence for the first 3 turns of battle. When a horror team member attacks an enemy they attack is dodged, remove all dodge, counter, chance, and sure dodge from that enemy. Rip dodge, baby! I think Tommy had said something about dodge was on borrowed time. I think I said that. I think I did. Oh yeah, I think I did. All right, let's look at Mummy Ralph. Cool looking character design, by the way. Yeah, no, Zombie Sam's a beast. Yeah, so for all of you guys who are tired of going in arena and facing 2 dodge teams, yeah, it's arena only. It's arena specific. Yeah, if we go back to it, in arena, horror team members have 100% resilience to silence for the first 3 turns of battle. When a horror team member attacks, see, that's the caveat, the first 3 turns. So you got to get in there, right? But it's whenever any horror team member attacks an enemy, if their attack is dodged, remove all dodge, chance up, and sure dodge from that enemy. So that's going to be a way in. No, not helpful in evasion, but as far as arena goes, for all of us that we're tired of seeing 2 dodge teams, or when we go into championships, 5 of them, you know, at least we've got another route, right? But see, it's any horror member. So you're going to hit somebody up against a dodge team. You're going to hit somebody in the first turn that's going to dodge. So you hit Jester Bugs first turn with whoever you're going first with. Then you've got 3 turns to kill him after that. Then you move on to the next one. Got you. No, I wouldn't say it's a nerf by any means. They haven't changed the Dodge team. We're just finally getting tools to go up against it besides the Pirates. Yeah, but they did that 2 battle passes ago now. Battle pass before last. Well, that was over a month ago. All right, so here we go. Army of the Dead leadership skill. We didn't even look at that. While this tune is in battle, the first time each horror team member is defeated and isn't the last team member in battle, they revive with 60% of their health, gain 3 critical chance up and 3 critical damage up for the rest of the battle. Another good reason for him to have a bunch of health. Yellow, Dana. Danya? Sorry, I probably screwed it up. Danya, maybe. Hello. All right, so let's look at Mummy Ralph. He's an attacker. And I guess he's right about in line with the rest of the attackers that come out stat-wise. Wouldn't you guys say? Yeah, it is huge. That's a huge deal. All right, so let's look at his skills. Wrapped up. Wrap it up. I'll take it. Gain 2 critical chance up for 2 turns and deal 95% damage to target enemy. Basic attack. Eternally bound. Once per battle, whenever this tune falls below 50% max health. By the way, this is a passive. It curses the enemy with the most health. While that enemy is in battle and whenever this tune is defeated, this tune is revived with 70% max health at the start of the cursed enemy's tune. Well, because of the way that the kit works, if he didn't have a bunch of health, you might not have him stick around to revive. Also, the way that his kit, I mean, it's basically all based on his kit. That's why he's chonky. High double. Yeah, the Eternally Bound. That's pretty nice. Then we got, is that Natron or Natron? No, it'd be Natron shower. Right? Natron? Not Natron. Maybe. Grant 2 speed up for 2 turns to all team members with critical chance up or sure critical, and 2 heal overtime for 2 turns to all hidden team members. Gain 55% turn meter. Oh, really? Tune-up wheel isn't going anywhere, eh, pal? My inbox is still a Roadrunner. Nacho shower. Yeah, right. Important. Tune-up wheel is not ending. All right, we'll bring that up to begin with. We just got this in game. Thank you very much, HC, for the good lookout. Way to represent the Jack's Army, HC, coming in with the news drop, baby. After considering the feedback, we've decided that the tune-up will not end 10/15. As was previously announced, the wheel will remain running indefinitely, and you may safely continue collecting and spending tune-up tickets. Thank you, Looney Tunes World of Mayhem. That's cool. We'll make sure to put that in there too. Didn't we all double? Good looking out, HC. This woo is for you, pal.
Woo!
Way to represent the Army, keeping the eye out, keeping the ear close to the ground. All right, so we've got... Let's see here. Lasting Heart passive. Whenever any tune is defeated, all hard team members gain critical chance up, critical damage up for the rest of the battle. See, you're going to want to play these two guys together. Like they're a 1-2 combo, right? These two guys are going to be two guys you're definitely going to want to play regardless of who you pick the rest of the team. These two guys are basically going to bounce off of one another and help the rest of the team out, just by the look of the kit. And then Call from Beyond. Deal 90% damage to all enemies with 50% life steal. This attack can be a critical. So, what are we thinking? Yes, Mr. Peanut, I do. Yeah, right. Raise your hand up if you spent all the tickets. I know I did, pal. All right, so what are we thinking? I'm thinking the team looks cool. It looks like they're going to be releasing everything together, George. Starting tomorrow, if I read everything correctly. Let's see. 10/14 and 10/15. So one smaller event is going to start tomorrow. Well, two events will start tomorrow. Rise from the Grave and Trick or Treat, which you do have a chance at getting pieces for the new characters. And then the actual event for the new characters will start 10/15 to 10/19. So essentially it's going to start tomorrow with more chances happening the very next day. Yeah, let's do that. There you go. Polls up. Yes, happy they're keeping the tune-up wheel. Now, we've got one other thing to look at, too, in all of these blog posts of mayhem, as I like to call them. Battle Pass number 11, baby. Soon to be one of my favorite tunes in the game. I'm just letting you guys know, the minute I get me a stacked Countess Penelope, some people are going to have to move. Some people are going to have to move around in my heart. Some of these tunes. Some of these tunes are going to have to make some room. That's what I'm saying. So let's look at the Battle Pass now. As speculated on this show right here, we did think the Battle Pass was going to increase in tiers as far as how many tiers you got to unlock. The reason being is because it was easier than ever to complete the 30 tiers we had, and we did think that they were going to double it. Double. So, Countess Penelope has the potential and does on a regular basis wreck nerds. She is phenomenal in my opinion. She is. All right, so let's look. Battle Pass 11. It's going to start tomorrow. Now with 60 milestones featuring the full Aristocrat team with Halloween tunes lurking around every corner. So it starts tomorrow, ends the 11th of November. Unlock level 20. Battle Pass options. You can purchase the Battle Pass to unlock premium milestones. You can do the Ultra Battle Pass, which basically is the premium track, plus it shoots you up 20 levels. And you can also purchase milestones in the shop to, like, if you miss out on one or something like that. So the Battle Pass will feature 60 collectible milestones with both a free reward path and a purchasable Battle Pass reward path, just like before. Here the players can tune up materials, battle badges, and characters gather tune-up materials, battle badges, and character pieces by reaching Battle Pass point milestones. For those that purchase the Battle Pass, they can collect additional rewards per premium milestone, such as gold, gems, golden, and black tickets, Countess Penelope, Zombie Sam Sheepdog, and Mummy Ralph character pieces, and cosmic stones. So this is going to be on the premium path. We're telling you now. Reach tier 60 on both tracks, free and premium, and you'll have and that means you got to complete both. And you will have the entire Aristocrats team unlocked, plus gain character pieces for Halloween tunes. There are daily and weekly quests. The daily and weekly Battle Pass quest gives players the opportunity to collect Battle Pass points. These quests will include collecting character pieces, gold, ludium, materials, claiming star crates, using campaign energy, spinning premium wheels, and opening brawl crates. Now, this is something that they have not done before. Normally, we kind of know now, we've been through the Battle Pass enough now to know that these are the things you have to do. But it's never something that's been in the blog post about the Battle Pass, so I do like that bit of transparency. If you complete both daily quests each day, so there's still going to be 2 quests, then it's going to earn you 1 tier in the Battle Pass. Now, also keep in mind that currently in the game, if you do your daily quest every day, you get enough for a second. So even though there's 60 levels, if you complete your 2 daily quests and you complete your daily, technically you should have enough to complete everything throughout the course of the days, but you'll have to do every day. And then there's some weeklies that are going to help you there too, in case you maybe miss something. So let's shut the birds back up, because you know these birds drive me whackers in the game. There we go. All right. So bonus hidden quest, once you complete it, other quests pop up, and then you can get more tune pieces for Countess Penelope. There's a premium wheel. Once you purchase the Battle Pass, that wheel shows up, and it takes 3 battle tickets to spin. It features only Countess Penelope pieces, which I like. And here's the exchanges for the store. So Battle Pass tickets will run you 80 badges. The whole team, 50 Countess Penelope, 100 Grand Duke, 100 Dukeling, 100 Fair Lady for 200. You can get 50 Countess Penelopes for 150. I think that's been lowered a little bit. Normally for 150. Well, it is a legendary, so maybe not, because I don't remember the last legendary we had in it. So that may be right on par. I may be wrong about that. 100 Grand Duke for 120, 100 Fair Lady for 120, 100 Grand Duke himself for 40. 50 Flower Crown, 25 Flower, so some tune-up materials for 75. Gas Mask for 60. Get those out of the store. Don't spend your battle badges on them. Unlock Cosmics, 200 battle badges, 5-star, and 50,000 gold for 600. So if you've been banking these for quite some time, and you've already got her to a point you want her, that may not be bad for some late game players. Yeah, I'm about to wail pretty hard myself. Not gonna lie. No, I think that'd be cool. That'd be cool, Flutter. No, they don't have to add more Quest Infallible. They added a way for you to get more points anyway. So it's going to be the same. Because you can get the amount... Okay, so you can get 750 plus 750. What's 750 plus 750? 1,500. 2 daily quests for the Battle Pass. And then your actual daily quest will give you another 1,500. Each tier is 1,500. Therefore, all you have to do is your 2 daily Battle Pass quests and your daily quest that you do anyway, and it's going to get you 2 tiers a day. So, I dig it. Double the rewards. I can dig it. Yeah, the daily quest. Yeah. Well, that's pretty cool, Peanut. All right, so what are we thinking about the Battle Pass? I think it's... Hey, it's Countess Penelope, guys. They got me. I can't I mean, it's going to be real hard for me not to pick this battle pass up. I'm just going to tell you. I'm just being honest. It's going to be hard. It's going to be difficult. I want to see the rewards, of course. But yeah, you the rewards, pal. It doesn't say anything about the pricing. So we'll have to reserve judgment for that, because if you look, it doesn't say anything about it. Now, I'll be honest, I would hope that it's not changing. I would hope it's not changing. So we will see tomorrow for sure. Right now, my Countess Penelope is in need of some love. We've only got her at 5.2. We've only got her at 5.2. That's not going to do. So, because if we look at the rest of the aristocrat team, they're looking kind of good over here. They're not looking horrible. We could work a little bit more on some Fair Lady. But Countess needs some love. We need to get her up to at least a 6-star. We need to get her up to at least a 6-star. If we can do that, then I'll feel better about life in general. Well, the reason I like to have all of them in some... Now, Grand Duke, we maxed out a long time ago. And we're a ways away from maxing out the other tunes. But what I like to do with the team is I like to at least have the team some semblance of even. Because then their stats are about where... Okay, so imagine this, right? When these tunes come out, they test these tunes out at max power level. When these teams are formed, it's at max power level. Now, I don't have that option right here, right now, to have them at max power level. However, if I can get them some semblance of kind of even tune-ups and stars across the board, then at least, tracking-wise, their stats should be set up in a way that that team behaves similarly, just maybe less powerful attacks or what have you, in the way that it's meant to work, if that makes sense. Does that make sense to anybody? Or am I just telling tales out of school? But that's what I like to do. So we are definitely going to work on her. We've got some work to do. All right, so we've got a bunch of stuff to go over. I think we're going to do 2 different videos because this one video would be astronomically long. Just wondering if there's enough on the battle pass to make a video. Yeah, we can go over it. All right. And this is the new horror team. That's going to be a longer one. But yeah, you know, I mean, that's because I want them to interact the right way. And I really started noticing that when I started building that Divine team. I know I always talk about them, but when I started building the Divine team, I noticed right away that if I had them arranged stat-wise in a way that was conducive or just scaled down from maxed, right? But they were kind of even across the board, then you really got to see how that team and who was really meant to get killed and brought back, and how all that, it really started to click there. And then as I started doing that with more teams, I then started getting the feel of how the teams themselves worked. You never know, Peanut. They're always working on stuff. All right. So let's make some videos, okay? Let's make some videos. We're going to make sure all of our screens are set up, though, because I haven't honestly checked them today. I like the Halloween background, by the way. I really do. I do. All right. Let's set this up, though. We got to do this. I think the first thing we're going to go over is the horror team and the new events. So, haha! Tommy was prepared. Tommy was prepared. Sam Yosemite, hang out for a minute. And we will, I'll actually be going over that here in just a moment as soon as we shoot this video. We're going to do a quick video. Pal, in order for you to be a sponsor in the video, pal, you had to pay them mad ducats. Let's shoot this video real quick. Only thing weird about the top left tree and the background looks like it's floating. Well, that's the way they did it. It's a little odd. Yeah, that's their background. I didn't actually make this. You're correct, Dwayne. You're correct. In fact, what we'll do is we'll tag that on front of the battle pass. No, I liked it too, Panda. I liked it too. All right, let's shoot this video real quick, guys. Don't go anywhere. We will see you on the flip side. Yellow, everybody. Mr. 901 Tommy Jackson, official maestro of content here with a huge news today. I mean, we've got news falling every which way but loose. We've got blog posts left and right. The first things first, we're going to go over this brand new horror team and this event, if you know what I mean, because we've got a bunch popping up. Some of it's popping up as early as tomorrow. Then we've got some stuff coming through Friday. We've got all types of stuff to talk about today, so we're going to jump right into it. But if you haven't already done it, don't miss out on any Looney Tunes World of Mayhem news. Make sure that you're hitting that subscribe button on the #1 spot, the #1 channel for Looney Tunes World of Mayhem information and news. And bang that old bell so that you can always be notified of a new video or a new live stream, because we've been streaming on YouTube lately. And without further ado, let's jump over to all these blog posts of Mayhem. All right, so here we go. First things first, we're going to go over a couple of the events, and then we're going to hop over kind of halfway in between, show you this horror team, and then hop back and show you what the events are all about. So the first things first, we're at the Halloween Spooktacular blog post. If you want to take a look at this, it is at the official website for Looney Tunes World of Mayhem. So Halloween Spooktacular, our Halloween event, is rising from the grave soon. It's bringing new tunes, a new team, and a whole bunch of activities for players of all levels to enjoy. First things first is Rise from the Grave. That's going to start, as this video is recorded, tomorrow, 10/14, and run through November 1st. Unlocks at level 6. I'm really happy to see that. It allows, anybody who just picked up the game to hop right in. And this is what it's about right here. In the dead of the night, under the dim glow of the blood moon, Ralph Wolf emerges from his coffin, ready to snack on some sheep. Be afraid, but not too afraid, of this horrifying Vampire Ralph. Check out the limited time Ghostly Graves quest in the Event Quest tab, where you can earn enough tune pieces to unlock Vampire Ralph by accomplishing various goals around the world of Mayhem, such as stealing and opening crates, leveling and tuning up tunes, spinning wheels, and spinning energy, etc. Unlocking at level 6, this will be a great way to unlock one of the classic spooky tunes. So, with this new horror team, and we'll see here in just a moment that there are some rearranging of tune classifications, some themes, if you will, and Vampire Ralph is one of those. What I like about this is it's going to be its own quest line of stuff that it looks like we're doing in the game anyway, and it's allowing players at an early level to at least get a piece of this team early on. So I like this, and of course, you know, when this comes out, we'll be live. We'll be doing a live stream, going over the different event quests, and we'll reserve judgment until then. But just on face value, I really do like the fact that gives us something extra to do. And if you're just starting the game, this is going to give you a chance at a pretty good tune here and a part of this horror team. So the next thing we got to go over is Trick or Treat. And that is also starting tomorrow, 10/14 to 10/22. Unlocks at level 40. Now, for those new players that I was just talking to, do not be discouraged. It's actually pretty easy to get to level 40 in about 2 days. You just simply run through as much of the main basic campaign as possible, go back through and auto win those things. When you come back to the main screen, you're going to notice that you're gaining several levels at a time. So it's not that difficult. I know it's just tomorrow, but we've got from 10/14 to 10/22. So if you need to get to level 40, you now know what to do and you won't be left out. You'll be able to partake in this Trick or Treat campaign. It wouldn't be Halloween without some candy. A new campaign will allow you to go trick-or-treating with your favorite team. I like the sounds of that. To collect pieces of candy and exchange them for a chance of spooky rewards, including pieces of our brand new characters, Zombie Sam and Mummy Ralph. The event details are as follows. Play through the Trick or Treat campaign for candy. Completing the campaign will earn you 240 pieces of candy, and each repeat stage will have a chance of dropping more. Use candy on the event candy exchange in the event store for a chance at 300 Zombie Sam pieces, 100 Mummy Ralph pieces, great cosmic stones, and more. So similar to other legendary exchanges, I would guess. I don't know for sure, and again, we'll be live when this hits, so we'll know then. But just looking at it, it looks like it's going to be similar to other legendary exchanges where we do have a chance at 300 Zombie Sam pieces, but this is a new one where we've got a chance to totally unlock Mummy Ralph as well. Opening the candy exchange will complete quests to earn extra rewards, including Mummy Ralph and Zombie Sam character pieces. So there is another way to obtain those pieces. Collecting candy will also earn you points on the Candy Tourney leaderboard. The top prize is a Cosmic Star 7 for Zombie Sam and Mummy Ralph. So for all the upper echelon players, Kraken Kings and Well Lords out there, that is a tasty treat for you right there. 7 stars on 2 characters that you'll see here in a minute. Look pretty good. All right, so the new horror team. This is what this is pretty much centered around here, with it being Halloween. We got this new horror team with 2 brand new tunes rising from the grave this Halloween. We're also putting together a new horror team, bringing together the spookiest characters in Looney Tunes World of Mayhem in an all-new hair-raising and tune-raising team. So the team is this. We've got Zombie Sam, who's a legendary, Mummy Ralph, Vampire Ralph, who is moving from fiends to horror, Monster Foghorn, who's moving from fiends to horror, Dr. Dogstein, who's moving from masterminds to horror, and Dr. Frankenbeans, moving from masterminds to horror. Now, just in my personal account playthrough and all that goodness, no disparaging of characters whatsoever, but I never used Monster Foghorn or Dr. Dogstein, and as much as I wanted to use Dr. Frankenbeans, I just never really had a reason. Now I do. I like to see that they are part of this team, and if you noticed, a lot of the sneak peek footage that we put on this channel had Dr. Frankenbeans, Vampire Ralph, Mummy Ralph, and Zombie Sam. I don't know if that's going to be the final team or not, but has some interesting things I think we can do with this team. It's going to be cool. So while we're talking about this team, let's jump over real quick and look at their skill set. So the new horror team with the brand new tunes rising from the grave this Halloween, we're also putting together a horror team. And we saw the team just a second ago, but there's some cool details about this, and we're going to go over those. For this team, death is so yesterday, and they don't understand what all the fuss is about. They found a way of weaponizing it, so expect a team that will constantly be returning from the grave and gaining more bonuses each time they do so. One of these bonuses is a ton of lifesteal. Seriously, every tune can apply it or receive it in some way for some crazy sustain. With Mummy Ralph's and Zombie Sam's high damage, adding lifesteal to that can be a potent combination. On top of their consistent revives and lifesteal, keep an eye out for Zombie Sam's skill Relentless Dead, which makes the horror team a killer in Arena. Lastly, check out Zombie Sam's leadership skill. It speaks for itself. Most of these tunes really didn't match well with their respective themes, instead synergizing with the monster race. Considering this and the sheer thematic match with the horror theme, they removed and got buffs to their kits. So let's go over those real quick. Monster Foghorn, Lightning Struck now deals extra critical chance and damage. Deal an undodgeable 140% damage to target enemy with 100% lifesteal. This attack has plus 50% critical chance and plus 50% critical damage. Also, guys, while we're going over this, keep an eye on all this crit chance and damage as we go through each one of these kits. Body's Guard now grants Monster Foghorn some defense up. Whenever an ally's health falls below 35%, gain taunt and 2 defense up for 2 turns, granting this tune and that ally sure critical. Let's move to Vampire Ralph. Snack now scales the amount of stolen stat ups. Deal 110% damage to target enemy, stealing 3 stat up. Bloodlust now also applies tenacity down to enemies and grants debuff resistance up to horror team members. So you're literally just flipping things, right? Deal 100% damage to all enemies, inflicting each with 3 tenacity down for 2 turns. Grant each horror team member 3 debuff resistance up. So your tenacity down over there, debuff resistance up on your side. Mostly Immortal just had its wording slightly updated. Once per battle, when this tune falls below 50% health, gain hidden and 3 overtime for 2 turns. All right, so Dr. Frankenbeans. Now this was the one I was most curious about of how this was going to work. Oust the Intruder now buffs all allies' attacks and grants horror team members critical chance. Grant all allies plus 50% attack up until the end of their next turn and plus 10% speed for the rest of the battle if they are monsters. Grant horror team members sure critical as well. Now, this first part here, I'm going to say is what I would like to call a sideways nerf, because before I believe it was either the or the 2 highest attackers, one or the other, and you can correct me in the comments on that, but it was 100%. Now it's across all allies at 50%. I could see some usefulness to that, but I think the extra speed here for the rest of the battle and the sure critical is really where this is. It's kind of its saving grace because of the way I think this team will work. Mad Science now heals the Doctor himself for each monster ally. This tune heals for 10% max health at the start of its turn for each monster ally on the team. While this tune is in battle, monster allies heal for 10% max health at the start of their turn. Now, whenever I can get some passive healing out of anyone, I am all for it. So looking forward to seeing how that works actually in the game. And It's Alive now grants speed up and hidden if reviving a horror tune. Revive a random ally at 50% max health. It becomes a monster for the rest of the battle. If the ally is a horror tune, grant it 3 speed up and hidden. So as they're reviving, they've got a chance to come right back. Now on to Dr. Dogstein. Call the Lightning now also grants speed up to Dr. Dogstein. Deals an undodgeable 110% damage to target enemy, gaining 3 speed up for 2 turns. Ground Shaking Science now also flips enemies' buffs. Deals 95% damage to all enemies, flipping 2 buffs on each, and inflicting stun on a random ally. And Anatomical Knowledge now also heals horror team members. Cleanse 4 debuffs for each team member, granting sure critical. Heal horror team members for 95% heal power. Now, just my first instinct, I'm probably going to be trying out Dr. Frankenbeans, Vampire Ralph, or Ralph the Vampire, and then our new 2 horror tunes, which we'll go over now. But I don't know. I've got all of these tunes unlocked. I haven't played with the others a whole lot, so I'll maybe mix and matching and see which combination I like the best. But let's go to Zombie Sam. This guy may be a keeper right here. All right, so Legendary Defender, Dog, Horror. His health is 11K, 11,401. And we got a lot of questions like, why is his health so much? Once we go over the kit, you'll understand that a little bit more. But his kit is bonkers. A Helping Hand. This is his basic attack. Deal 120% damage to target enemy. This has plus 40% chance to be a critical hit. Remember, I said keep an eye on all that critical we were talking about. Passive skill, Insane in the Vein. Insane in the Vein! At the start of this tune's turn, it gains a brainless counter. When the tune reaches 5 brainless counters, it loses all counters and 30% of its health, gaining 50% extra attack for the rest of the battle. So I am really going to want to see how that acts in the game. I actually think this is pretty cool right here because you're giving it an instant way to get a heck of a lot of attack. And we'll see here in a minute that it will have some counter chance. Plus there's criticals. I really want to see how that meshes in the game. Aim for the Head is his second special attack. Gain Taunt and 2 counter chance up, attacking the target enemy for 150% damage. Then we've got another passive, Dog of the Dead. The first time this tune is revived, it gains Sturdy, which I think we've all found out how valuable that can be in situations. And horror team members gain 30% lifesteal for as long as this tune's in battle. So what you'll see a lot with this, from what I'm looking at, is that his health is chonky because you're going to want this guy to be, if you're doing bad in a battle, this is the last guy you want to be able to die because he's basically self-sustaining the rest of the team for you in one way or another. And then we've got another special attack. That's right. Looks like there's 3. Inflict 2 to 3 speed down on target enemy. Then heal for 18% max HP and remove all brainless counters from this tune. So if by chance you didn't want that, if you didn't want the aim for the head to enact on that 5th one, you've got an option right there. Then these 2 right here, I want to know what you think about these 2 skills in the comments down below. In Arena, this is Relentless Dead. It is a mode-specific passive skill. First time we've seen that wording, but it's not the first time we've seen something like this. In Arena, horror team members have 100% resilience to silence. Well, there was that. For the first 3 turns of battle, when a horror team member attacks an enemy and their attack is dodged, remove all dodge chance up and sure dodge from that enemy. So let's look at this one more time. We're going to read this one more time. In Arena, horror team members receive 100% resilience to silence for the first 3 turns of battle. Stop. This second part, I believe, is totally separate from that. When a horror team member attacks an enemy and their attack is dodged, remove all dodge chance up and sure dodge from that enemy. It looks to me we're gonna have to edit that part out. My camera just died. All right, hold on. We'll start it again. How long was my camera stopped? Does anybody know? Was it stopped through the whole thing? How long was it stopped? Was it stopped through the whole thing? Yeah, we had a little camera freeze there and sound goofed up on us. So we can pick it up from... Yeah, I'm happy about that too. So we can pick it up from Relentless Dead, I think. Okay. We'll just pick it up from Relentless Dead. That's what we'll do. All right, here we go. Let me go back and look at the footage. I can tell then. Wasn't too long. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Thank you, guys. Let me go back and look at the footage real quick. So what you'll see a lot with this, from what I'm looking at, if you're doing basically, so that's right. Looks like there's 3 inflict counters from this tune. You didn't want the 18% max HP and remove all. Okay, I gotta start from brain dead or brain drain. Okay. Yeah, no, it's from brain drain. It was right before that, like it literally right before that. Okay, no problem. Yeah, thank you guys. All right, here we go. All right, the next one is Brain Drain. Inflict 2 to 3 speed down on target enemy, then heal for 18% max HP and remove all brainless counters from this tune. Now, if by some chance you did not want that Dog of the Dead, or not Dog of the Dead, but the actual in vain passive to not hit on that 5th, you've got an option here. And the 2 to 3 speed down, you know, is always welcome. Whenever you can inflict speed down and slow that team down, I mean, it's a turn-based game. So whenever I can see some speed down, I'm loving it. Now let's go to a mode-specific passive, which is the first time we've seen that wording. We've seen other passives in this similar vein, like for war, for defense. But first time we've seen this wording. In Arena, horror team members have 100% resistance to silence for the first 3 turns of battle. When a horror team member attacks an enemy and their attack is dodged, remove all dodge chance up and sure dodge from that enemy. So it looks like with this one passive, we've got a weapon against some silence, and it looks like we may have another anti-dodge tool in our toolkit. I am loving that. All right, so then we've got the leadership skill, and I hope you're sitting down for this one, folks. While this tune is in battle, the first time each horror team member is defeated and isn't the last team member in battle, they are revived with 60% health, gain 3 critical chance up and 3 critical damage up for the rest of the battle. Remember I said his health was chonky, and there was a reason, because this is the guy that you want hanging around, because as long as you've got him, it looks like you may always have a chance. All right, let's move to Mummy Ralph. Very cool design on Mummy Ralph. Given the artists and devs who came up with this a big round of applause, because I really do like this Mummy tune. All right, so I think his stats are pretty in line with what we've seen with other attackers. 2,700 for an attack. His basic is called Wrapped Up. Gain 2 critical chance up for 2 turns and deal 95% damage to target enemy. Remember, I said pay attention to all this critical. His passive, Eternally Bound, once per battle, whenever this tune falls below 50% max health, it curses the enemy with the most health. While that enemy is in battle, whenever this tune is defeated, this tune is revived with 70% max health at the start of the cursed enemy's turn. Whoa. I can see all types of use case scenarios for that. I will definitely be looking forward to testing that out once he's in game. And then, Natron shower, Natron shower, Nacho shower. I don't know what it's called. You can let me know in the comments down below, but it's other special attack. Grant 2 speed up for 2 turns to all team members with critical chance up or sure critical, and 2 heal over time for 2 turns to all hidden team members and gain 55% turn meter. So again, that critical is going to be flying all over the place anyway. And if you've got critical on your attackers, then you're probably going to want to get them to be able to attack sooner rather than later. Then we've got another passive skill, Lasting Heart. Whenever any toon is defeated, all hard team members gain critical chance up and critical damage up for the rest of the battle. See, right there, bada boom, bada bing, Robert is your father's brother. And Call from the Beyond is his last special attack. Deal 90% damage to all enemies with 50% lifesteal, and this attack can be a critical. Let me know what you think, guys, about this horror team in the comments below. I'm excited about it. I really am. Let's hop back over to the rest of the event blog post. All right, so here we go here. Awaken the dead. The night comes and the moon is high. On the night, 2 great undead powers collide. All right, it's a little weak rhyme, but we get it. We get it. From the tombs descends Mummy Ralph, and from the grave rises Zombie Sam. So the event details, this is going to start on Friday, 10:15 to 10:19. Unlock level at level 40. I told you guys earlier how you could get there pretty easily. And there are 2 campaigns in this, Awaken the Dead campaign and Undead Army campaign. There is a Nowhere to Run questline, nowhere to run to, baby, and event tournament, 2 wheels, and we'll talk about those. And here are the featured tunes. Mummy Ralph, of course, is the new tune we just talked about, and Zombie Sam. Al Franken, aka Alchemist Frankenbeans, Dr. Frankenbeans, Mummy Ralph, Gothamer, Phantom Lake Pooh, as I affectionately call him, Ralph the Vampire, and Countess Penelope Battle Pass. Check out this channel because we will have a video coming out very, very soon about that Battle Pass. And here are the campaigns. We're going to play through Awaken the Dead campaign to complete quest to unlock Mummy Ralph. This campaign also drops mummy headdresses, so there's our MacGuffin alert right there, mummy headdresses, that can be exchanged in the event store. Other rewards will include featured tune pieces and tune-up materials to power up Mummy Ralph. Use Mummy Ralph and other featured tunes in the An Undead Army campaign to win tune pieces and a cosmic 5-star for Zombie Sam. The campaign also drops Tombstones, our second MacGuffin, which can be used on the Tombstone wheel for even more guaranteed Zombie Sam's pieces. So here are our event exchanges. We get 14 Mummy Ralph pieces for 300 headdresses, or we can get 81 Alchemist Frankenbeans pieces, 83 Dr. Frankenbeans, 83 Gothamer, 154 Phantom Le Pew, 154 Vampire the Valve, Vampire Ralph, 360 Monster Foghorn pieces, 360 Dogstein, 35 Ultimate XP potions, or you can obtain Mummy Ralph pieces with 10 Crest of Mayhem or 100 battle badges. Now, here's the wheels. There's a Mummy wheel, which you use golden tickets for, and there's a chance at 500 to 1,000 Mummy Ralphs. Or the Tombstone wheel, where you're going to use the tombstones for guaranteed Zombie Sam pieces and a chance at 1,000 Zombie Sam pieces. So I'm going to guess, and this is simply a guess here, I would take it that this is going to be similar to most of our legendary wheels here. And this is going to be similar to most of our campaigns that wheels that we've seen with these new tunes. Of course, there are the event quest as usual, where you're going to be able to get Undead Walk, the Undead Walk title from the Undead Army campaign, and you will be able to get Mummy Ralph pieces. The Nowhere to Run quest line was where you can power up Mummy Ralph to complete the Nowhere to Run quests and earn Cosmic Stars, golden tickets, and more. And I've seen the mention of golden tickets all through this, including through the milestones. So there are chances at those as well. And you can see here at the bottom, they do have it broken down for the different milestones. You'll start getting Mummy Ralph pieces at milestone 4 as well as golden tickets at that point. And it does go all the way up to milestone 8. And, you know, Halloween and October looks like it's a place to be in World of Mayhem, if you ask me. And that's what we've got for you today. An all-new horror team. Events everywhere. One starting tomorrow. We'll be live at twitch.tv/Mr901 Tommy Jacks tomorrow. And we'll be right back here on YouTube Friday. And until then, guys, I think you know what to do. That's right. Stay loony. And we're going to catch you down the spooky road. All right, so there's that one. We'll have to edit and piece that one together. Let's do the Battle Pass one. But wait, Tommy, you've got to fix something. You don't have a thumbnail ready for that one yet, bud. Oh, I don't? Well, just you wait and see. Oh, just you wait and see. There it is, pal. Battle Pass 11 thumbnail already done. All right, take it easy, Panda. Say yellow to the missus for me. You guys have a great night. We're going to do this video here real quick. All right, see you guys on the flip side. Jack's Army. Let me make sure I got the blog post pulled up. That would be good, Tommy. Actually, you know, do what you're supposed to there, pal. All right, here we go. Hello, everybody. Mr. 901 Tommy Jacks here, an official Maestro content for Looney Tunes World of Mayhem, and welcome back to your #1 spot for World of Mayhem news and information. And boy, has it been a news and information filled day today, Pally, let me tell you. First things first, we are going to look at the brand new Battle Pass number 11 featuring that awesome Countess. But first things first, let's hop over in game and show you the news that dropped just a little while ago. All right, so we're going to hop over here in the game and switch that out, and we're going to go to our inbox, and I think we've got some good news for everybody. Something that I really think that everybody was waiting on and wanted to hear about. We're going to click on it right here. After considering the feedback, we have decided that the tune-up wheel will not end on 10/15. As was previously announced, the wheel will remain running indefinitely, and you may safely continue collecting and spending tune-up tickets. Thank you for playing Looney Tunes World of Mayhem. So I wanted to share that right off the top. It dropped just about 49 minutes ago. We set up and recorded a video about the new horror team, and as we were doing that, that news came in our inbox, and I'm super happy about that. Let me know what you think about that in the comments down below. Now, let's get to our brand new Battle Pass with Countess Penelope. All right, here we go. We see her right there with some Mummy Ralph and some Zombie Sam, and you might be saying, well, why did they do that, Tommy? Oh, wait, we're going to find out. So Battle Pass 11, introducing Battle Pass Halloween, featuring Countess Penelope of the Aristocrat team. Hey, that was a good rhyme. Now, with 60 milestones featuring the full Aristocrats team with Halloween tunes lurking around every corner. So this is going to pop up tomorrow, 10/14 to 11/11, unlocks at level 20, and you have several options here. There is a free path, as always. You can purchase the Battle Pass to unlock the premium milestone rewards. You can purchase the Ultra Battle Pass pack, which basically unlocks the premium and then shoots you ahead 20 milestones. And if you miss milestones, you can purchase those in the Battle Pass shop or to accelerate your progression. The Battle Pass will feature 60 collectible milestones with both a free reward path and a purchase Battle Pass reward path. Here, players can gather tune-up materials, battle badges, and character pieces by reaching Battle Pass milestone. For those that purchase the Battle Pass, they can collect additional rewards per premium milestone, such as gold, gems, golden and black tickets, Countess Penelope, Zombie Sam Sheepdog, and Mummy Ralph character pieces and cosmic stones. Reach tier 60 on both tracks, both the free and premium, and you will have the entire Aristocrat team unlocked, plus gain character pieces for the Halloween team. So, that's pretty cool right there. Now, you may be saying to you, well, now they just doubled the amount of milestones you gotta have. Well, yeah, they did. But as we'll see here in a moment, and the way it's been with all battle passes, is that as long as you did your 2 dailies, that's going to get you 1 level. Well, now we have 2 dailies worth of points inside our regular daily rewards. So as long as you're doing your regular daily stuff that you do every day anyway, and you're doing your battle pass 2 quests a day, that's going to be 2 sections a day, and that covers as long as you're doing it every day. So I like that there's more rewards involved. So daily and weekly quests, and that's actually what they're going over here. Daily and weekly battle pass quests give player the opportunity to collect battle pass points. These quests will include collecting character pieces, gold, illudium, materials, claiming star crates, using campaign energy, and spinning premium wheels and opening brawl crates. Now, the one thing I have not seen yet in any of these battle pass blog posts have been an idea of what these quests were going to be. Now, battle pass, this is the 11th one. We kind of know what to expect, but I just like the fact that they put it in the blog post for us. Completing both daily quests each day will earn you 1 tier in the battle pass, and as we've seen in the past, at least, each one of these daily quests are usually worth about 750 pieces or points a piece. Both of those add up to about 1,500. It's about 1,500 per level, and we also get 1,500 in our daily quests. Bonus hidden quests appear after you complete the battle pass. So what you'll see is there'll be this section down towards the very bottom where you collect so many points, and they give you extra pieces towards whatever that featured tune is for the battle pass, and this one being Countess Penelope. There is also a premium wheel, which is only available if you purchase the premium battle pass. We've always had a lot of questions about this, at least on this channel, about, hey, where's this wheel at? Hey, where's this wheel at? Where it only appears if you've purchased the battle pass, but it will be available in this next battle pass. 3 tickets to spin, and it's only Countess Penelope pieces. Now, there are battle badge exchanges in the store. I know a lot of people have been hoarding battle badges, so let's look at this real quick. So for 3 battle pass tickets, it'll cost you 80 badges. For the team, and really it's not the whole team. You're not unlocking the whole team with this. You'll unlock 3 characters if you don't have them, and you'll get an extra 50 Countess Penelope pieces. But let's look at it. 200 battle badges, 50 Countess Penelope, 100 Grand Duke Sylvester, 100 Grand Dukeling Sylvester Jr., and 100 Fair Lady Melissa. Or you can go the route of 150 battle badges and get 50 Countess Penelope. 120 will get you 100 Grand Dukeling Sylvester Jr. 120 will get you 100 Fair Lady Melissa. 40 will get you 100 Grand Duke Sylvester. 75 will get you 50 Flower Crowns, 25 Fine, 10 Superior Flower Crowns, 15 Gas Masks for 60 battle badges. And just a personal recommendation, get these out of the Shield store if you can. Watch that rotation every day, because as you can see just by the exchanges we went over so far and what you're about to see, these badges are actually very valuable. So unlock Cosmic Star 3 for Countess Penelope plus 50k gold, 200 battle badges. Unlock Cosmic Star 4, 350 battle badges, and unlock 5 plus 50k gold for each one of those for 600. So as you can see, these battle badges are becoming very valuable. I think it's a situation where we do need to be very judicious on how we spend those from now on. Especially with there being multiple tiers. We will be live when this battle pass drops. We'll be going through it, and I do believe that we may have a shot at even more battle badges. That's the thing I noticed very early on with once they started implementing these badges. It started slowly in the exchange store, but here lately, even if you look right now, there's some pretty valuable stuff for not a whole lot of battle badges, but you have a finite amount on each battle pass. So just be judicious about that. I am super excited about this particular battle pass. I told you guys it was a big news day. I mean, the past 2 days we've released, this is the 4th video and 1 live stream, 2 live streams. It's been an insane couple of days, and I think October is the month. If you're picking up World of Mayhem for the first time, or if you're a longtime player, and maybe a couple of the last events haven't been, your cup of tea, I think we've got some cool stuff on the horizon, and I think there's a ton of cool stuff that we don't even know about yet. But make sure you don't miss out on any of that, and you can do that by hitting that old subscribe button, banging that bell for notifications whenever we drop a new video, which is usually about once a day, and whenever we go live. That way you don't miss a thing. And hey, while you're here, don't forget to throw a like on that thing while you're at it. And guys, until tomorrow and that old Countess Penelope battle pass, I think you guys know what to do. Jack's Army, rise up and stay loony, and we're gonna catch you down the battle pass road. I don't know. Oh, I must be off my rocker, guys. I must be off my rocker. I must be. All right. Oh my goodness. We're going to edit that one thing. We're going to get, thank you. Thank you very much, Double. Thank you very much, everybody. My Jack's Army. Big round of applause for all you guys for hanging out with me today. A lot of you guys know what's going on today, and I, kind of needed to hang out and laugh. Yellow! Brazilian in the house, baby. There we go. This woo is for you. Woo! I'm just giving out woos, baby. Well, it was not on purpose, Epitus. It was not on purpose. But I will keep that in mind. I will keep that in mind. The reason that I go live when I go live is because that's the minute that the game updates with our new events. And no one else does that. So we can play through it live together. That's kind of the whole reason. But I will take note of that. We may do some later lives in the future. Well, cool. I'm glad it helped your dinner. I am. I'm really like, I'm not being facetious at all. Like I am. Jack's Army, rise up! We came, we saw, we didn't break some news, we snapped it in half, baby. Oh yeah. But I tell you what, one thing that's going to make me feel a little bit better before we end this stream, if you know what I mean, we haven't done it today, and I'm told it's a central part of the Talkin' Tommy show. I think we have no choice. I think we've got to hit the SS Wellerman.
There once was a ship that put to sea. The name of the ship was the Billy O.T. The winds blew hard, her bow dipped down. Below me, bully boys blow. Soon may the weathermen come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tide is done, we'll take our leave and go. She'd not been 2 weeks from shore when down on her a right whale bore. The captain called all hands and swore he'd take that whale in tow.
Let's go.
Soon may the weathermen come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tide is done, we'll take our leave and go. Before the boat had hit the water, the whale's tail came up and caught her. All hands to the side, harpooned and fought her when she dived down low. Soon may the weathermen come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tide is done, we'll take our leave and go. No line was cut, no whale was freed. The captain's mind was not on greed, but he belonged to the whaleman's creed. She took that ship in tow.
Yo-ho.
Soon may the weathermen come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tide is done, we'll take our leave and go. For 40 days or even more, the line went slack and tight once more. Our boats were lost, there were only 4, and still that whale did go.
Let's go.
Soon may the weathermen come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tide is done, we'll take our leave and go. As far as I've heard, the fight's still on. The line's not cut and the whale's not gone. The weatherman makes his regular call to encourage the captain, crew,
Yeah,
and
sorry,
all.
what's up?
Soon may the weathermen come to bring us sugar and tea and rum.
Where did I go?
When the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Soon may the weathermen come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go.
Yo-ho. Jack's Army, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. A lot of you know that today has not been the greatest day in Jack's history. But I do thank each and every one of you for allowing me to laugh and to smile a little bit today. There's still more hard times to come with this, but I appreciate everybody being here, and until next time, Jack's Army, rise up! Stay loony! We'll catch ya down the road.